People's crazy, you know.
I agree.
And you are one of those also.
I don't take in my ass.
And you can also be a crazy person without taking in the ass, my friend.
Yeah,
like
but
being so
the
rude
chances are much higher.
and judging people like you are who? Like who are you?
Aren't you judging me right now? Can I ask you, what dates do they ask you on? Like, is it like food, bowling, movie theater?
It varies.
Like the first date.
Usually it's like, hey, let's go get some food somewhere, hang out, have a drink, see how it goes.
Okay.
You know, I've got other guys that are like, hey, just come over to my place and hang out. And I don't go do that. No.
Would you remove your piercings tomorrow?
Would I remove them tomorrow? Probably not. If I was with a man, then everything was. If I was with a guy and he wanted me to take them out, I would.
Well, I think that would be the problem, though, right? So I think if you want to attract that man to begin with, you have to give off the impression that you are changed, that you are a specific way.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Or that you're wanting to attract a man of that sort of value that you are
I
talking
can
about.
agree with that.
Because you have a good personality. Like if you walked into my church and you didn't have the piercings and you had a nice dress on, and the way you are, you're like more feminine, you're more respectful, I would look at you as just like as a normal, good human being.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I would judge you more if I saw the tattoos and the piercings and all that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that.
And even what he said, like where you are matters, like the place. I mean, I don't know. If you're going to church, obviously that's the impression that you're giving off.
Yeah.
But it's just like, here you are saying, okay, I can't find the guys who don't want to fuck me right away. He's asking you to make really an effortless change. Try this. Lose the nose piercings, lose the earrings, and you have to think about it. What's there to think about? Be like, okay, I'll just do it. I'll try it for a month.
There's no guarantee that that's going to find me those guys either.
Bro, she's not willing to take her piercings out to potentially find the love of her life. That's crazy. You're way too attached to your outward physical appearance.
And if it doesn't work, you can just put them back in.
Virtuous guy to like, what?
Is there
Why
a
not
sense
try?
of comfort
Look,
you get with
a
them?
guy could be okay with the piercings, and you might deal with a guy, he has piercings or tattoos of his own, but it's like, why not try it? You're so like caught up in like, I'm attached to my like outward aesthetic. I'm not willing to do this minor change to potentially see if it helps with my dating prospects.
I can see your point. And maybe
I get that you can see my point. Why don't you just say, yes, I'm going to try it?
Okay, yes, I will try.
But especially
Okay,
the tongue one. When I see the tongue one, I'm not saying this.
Oh, you have a tongue piercing?
Yeah.
Stick your tongue out. Oh, stick your tongue out. Stick your tongue out. Let's see. What is it? I didn't even notice it. Oh, you got a double fucking tongue. Let's see it.
I got that after I was married.
If I see that, I'm not saying
bro.
you're not, but
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, yeah.
All my shit would change. Bro, no dude's looking at a girl with a tongue piercing and thinking, oh, yeah, I'm going to wait 6 months.
Well, the thing is, I will say though, what you just said though is like you are driven by the fact that you want to be a mom so bad, and that's just the thing. It's just based on impression. I don't think like just what they're saying. Like that wouldn't be the assumption.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I see that piercing, and I'm not saying you are at all, but I think of a slut.
I know.
Do you know the history behind tongue piercings?
Yeah, it's for
Like
Slutty, yeah.
Forgiving
Well,
head.
no,
Yeah.
no,
It is.
Like
That's my.
I feel like you're asking for advice and people are
she
telling
wants
it
the
to
head
you.
to be better.
it is.
Wait, are you taking
That's
a
exactly what it
break
is.
from dating? Is that what you said, or is it
No, I'm not taking it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still
I feel
Wait,
like you're
have-
asking for advice and
How
people
long
are
have you been
telling you.
celibate?
a step
year?
back?
I'm not celibate. So it's been like a year since
Yeah,
I've
I'm
slept
so
with somebody. I'm
confused.
not technically celibate. It's been like a year since I've slept with somebody.
Oh, well, you've been celibate for a year.
Yeah.
Sure.
You haven't had sex with,
okay.
yeah, okay. Sorry, were you asking her
Oh,
something?
yeah, maybe taking a step back and allowing, like she was saying, work on yourself.
Do you want kids?
Yeah.
I would like
No
to
step
have
back.
kids.
No step back.
Oh, okay.
Fucking tonight, go in the bathroom right now. Take that shit out. Take it out. We
Put them in a
gotta
little
get-
Ziploc baggie.
We gotta
Is
stuff it
that,
up a little bit.
is that what's going to make you guys happy? You guys want me to go take some of my piercings out right
Please
now?
don't do that right now. That is unsanitary.
Leave it
feel
in for now,
comfortable.
but just
I think
I think
it's
you're
also a sense
asking
of
for advice and we're
comfortability.
trying to tell you it's not going to make
Okay,
us
okay,
happy. We're
okay.
trying to make you
that would
happy.
be.
It's not.
I can see.
That
I
would be
can
funny
see
as
the
fuck
point.
though.
I'm not giving you advice. I'm giving you reality. If you want to take it, then you can. I don't care if you take the advice. Yeah. I just say because you do seem like a good woman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Double
And you
tongue
have good
piercing.
intentions. And you want the best thing that I think people should strive for, which is a family, which most people will never accomplish,
Yeah.
sadly. And I hope you do get that, but you have to make these changes if you want that.
Yeah, and like I'm sure what Bella meant is like taking a step forward, but chasing after the version of yourself again, like I said.
taking a step back so I can work on me a little bit and then going into dating.
But
Sorry, you said you were Christian, right?
yes.
Okay. So are you actively in a church or no? Okay. my advice would be to actively engage
Get involved
into
in
a
a
church.
community.
It's
And with
been-
women your age,
it's
that
been-
are-
Find a guy there.
It's very
It's
hard
been very
to,
hard for me to find a church in my area that I actually
Yeah.
agree
Why don't
with.
you move like 2 hours north?
My job,
Is that you can't move?
my job is like right in
Super
Seattle.
chats, maybe. Okay. That's
Because I live very like in the middle of nowhere, and I meet a lot of great
I
conservative
wish
people.
I could live in the middle
Yeah.
of nowhere. I wish I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my job. Everything is like right in the city, so I can't.
I
Really
feel like
move
it is
north.
hard to find a good church that isn't like hypocritical in a sense though. So
Yeah.
like they
Quicker.
could say that they're following one thing and be completely acting a different way.
Have you had a
So-
bad experience with it?
Yeah, I've gone to multiple churches as well. I'm not really doing that necessarily or going out of my way to try to go to church, but I do want to practice something that like I consider myself polytheistic, so I take things from each religion as well. So, I mean, I'm just trying to practice what makes me feel more comfortable as a person.
How soon after your marriage was there a rebound?
Faster than it should have been.
Yeah. How fast?
A few months.
Can we? Hey, we gotta look. We really got to get the cameras on the people when they're speaking. Okay, faster than a few months, or what?
No, faster than it should have been.
Faster than it should have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made very poor choices after I got out of that because, yeah.
I'm just still caught up on the tongue piercing.
But there's something I'm not
Wait, did you have one right
understanding,
here too,
like.
right?
I've had a lot of
Yeah.
piercings. I've had over 20 piercings.
But what it means, what
Was
we
your
saying
previous
that
husband with-
girls
where
with
else?
piercing cannot have a
Were you with
nice
your previous
relationship or
husband?
find love?
They're sluts.
When you had them? Okay.
Here, you got to put it on.
Really?
Blake, please. Put it
That's
on who's
insane
speaking.
for me.
Prioritize that, please.
Well, it depends on, once again, the goal. You don't have a goal, so you can have 100 piercings and you're good. She has a goal. She wants family. She wants a Christian man that
That's
can lead
the
her.
goal we should all have. Like, I don't understand.
I didn't
If
say
you don't
you
want to
should. I
have
didn't
a
make any
family, it's not the.
I just made a descriptor.
Okay,
I just
your goal?
explained what the reality is.
I don't know. For me, it's
I mean,
insane
if that's
that,
what you're looking to achieve in a suiter, I guess.
Well, let's look. What's more valuable? You getting raw dogged every Friday by the whole football team, or her wanting kids and a family?
honestly, just the fact that you guys saying that the girl with piercing or tattoos gonna have a goals or relationship or love.
We never said that.
But you kind of say it like why she has to take off all this stuff. To
I'm not.
find the
I'm not.
love
I'm not
or
even telling her
something
she
like-
has to. I'm saying if you want this specific lifestyle with a specific man that can lead you, it's going to require this.
It's for
That's-
the type of man
Yeah.
that you
It's
not
want.
necessarily that it requires it.
It's
She
saying-
could find it. It's just going to be a lot.
It's hard to
more
look from your
difficult.
lens
Yeah.
because you're like, once again, you're taking a bunch of dicks every day.
Yeah,
But from
yeah.
her lens, it's a lot different.
Okay.
Because people perceive things in a different way. based
And I
off
very
of-
much appreciate
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You get it now?
Wow. Well, people's crazy, you know.
I agree.
And you are one of those also.
I don't
Even-
take in my ass.
And that.
Wow.
And you can also be a crazy person without taking in the ass, my friend.
Yeah,
like
but
being so
the
rude
chances are much higher.
and judging people like you are who? Like who are you?
Aren't you judging me right now?
No, my friend, like yeah, because why you speaking to the like you believe all what you say is what it is. Like you crazy.
If you're getting offended by what I'm saying, it's probably because you're not proud of what you do.
Uh-huh.
You can judge me and criticize me all you want. It's not gonna affect me
Okay.
because I'm okay with how I live. But you're getting offended. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, you're so smart, my friend. Okay. Well.
All right, there's a chat coming through. All right, we have Ashy here. Ashy B, thank you.